Hello, today I'm going to do a book haul. I just got a few books.
Just a few. Just a few.
My hair is like feral. So first up, I got a book that was actually on my wish list. This is A Testament of Mary. This is by Colbin Tolbin. And this is about the Virgin Mary. Yes, Jesus' mother. And it's when Jesus was alive, but told from Mary's point of view. I got this one, which is called The Dark. This is by Linda Gargill. It's about a girl's really scared of the dark because years before she witnessed a terrible murder. And I'm wondering if the murderer is going to come back or something, but she has like a real fear of the dark. I then got this one, which is an orange spine, which I'm loving. Spine. Just listen to that word. Spine. May we borrow your husband? That's the title. Not a question, Hannah. It's by Greene, and it's just a short story about comedies of the sex life. Greene wrote something very famous, didn't he? I can't think, but he wrote something famous. Professional. Now, before I show you this book, let me let you into a secret. I love true crime. I do. I love those programmes. There's one called Snapped, where it's about people who just literally are normal people, live normal lives, and they get obsessed with someone and they snap and they kill them. And it's true stories and it's just mental. I love true crime. I'm all over it. I'm currently reading Helter Skelter, which is about the Charles Manson murders. So I saw this in a charity shop. This is Lethal Guardian by M. William Phelps. This is about a true story of a woman killed her brother-in-law because she thought by killing him she would get custody of her niece. Makes no sense because the niece's mum was still alive. Then got this one, which is just odd. The Little Man. As you can see, there's like kittens there. 2 little kittens and a little man with a bit of string. It's called The Little Man. Guess what it's about?
A man at seashore.
Next. More Home Life by Alice Thomas Ellis. This is about Alice's take on kind of domestic life. It's going to be sassy, it's going to be funny, she's going to be talking about the life and what she feels about it. On the front there's like a woman with a cat and she's got a pen and paper, so she must be an author. There's a cat on the desk, there's a cat on her lap, and she's got a cigarette in her hand. She's like my hero. Then 2 books that I know nothing about. This one, which is Dark Lord, a Fiend, see what they did there, in Need. No idea, just seemed a bit like mental from the cover. Then got this one, which is Basic Instinct, and Basic Instinct's of course a very famous film with Michael Douglas. I have not seen it, and this is based on the film written by Joe Estorraz, and it's a novel by Richard Osborne. Now, I normally read books that have then been turned into films. I never read book, like kind of adaptations of a film. Always the book has come first, never the film with me. So I'll be interested to see how this actually translates and see that if it reads like a script or if he's actually added more into it. It'd be very interesting. I'm so excited for this book. This is The Diaries of Auberon Waugh, he was a satirical writer, and this is his diaries between 1976 and 1985. I've read some of it and he is like sassy as hell. There was one bit where he said,
"The brains had gone out of England," was in the Daily Telegraph. I felt like writing them a telegram and saying, "I've only left for a week, sweetheart."
ooh, sassy! From one sass master to the next. This one. This is Angela Lambert's The Constant Mistress. It's about a woman who has been a mistress in her life, slept with a lot of married men, and she invites them round for a dinner party. She wants them all to come, and she's going to say, oh, you have to play some part in my final months. But we don't know why she's got final months. Is she going to kill herself? Has something happened to her? And what are their parts going to be to play? I then got this book, which is called Junk. It's got a syringe on the front cover, so it's about a girl called Gemma who is a heroin addict, but it's a children's book. I've never ever in my life read a book about heroin for actual children. Very interesting. You know, I was talking before about obnoxious covers where they have like fluorescent. Ugh, stop yourself. And then the nerd in me really came out when I saw this Warhammer book. Oh, I have to put a lid on my nerdiness sometimes because this is supposed to be my graphic novel shelf. It's got like just a lot of comics. I've got like a Harley Quinn thing here. I've got a Star Wars thing down there. Oh, there's so much good merchandise. I need to like restrain, but then I saw this and it was in the library sale, so I was like, okay. It's a comic, but it's like a Warhammer one, and it's 3 books in one. Hey, My name's Jane Bland. I'm the spy lad on ice. It's a little spy novel by Jill Marshall. It's like a kid's spy novel. Okay, so we're nearly done. We're at the final books. I got Cormac McCarthy's The Road. I believe it's about a man and son who are walking along a road. There's someone stalking the road and it's kind of a western book and it's like, are they going to survive? What's going to happen on the road? Then got this little graphic novel which is called The King of Halloween Castle. I love everything like Halloween themed. It's just kind of this really cute little novel. I then got Scarecrows by Robert Westall. This is about a boy sees 3 people that look like scarecrows and obviously what's going to happen with that. A bit like Jeepers Creepers I suppose because they... Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Star Wars. I just saw this and was like This is based upon the screenplay, so another book where it's based upon a film. This is by Terry Brooks, but the original screenplay and story is of course by George Lucas. Oh, and my last 2 books are, bam, this one which is by Eva Ibbotson and it's The Beasts of Clawstone Castle. Look how cool that cover is though. So freaking cool. There are no inside illustrations, which I really thought there would be because it's got such a cool like cover, but I'm not too like fussed about it. It seems really cool. It's about a girl obviously who's gonna like live in a castle. I then got this which is by Thomas Harris. Now Thomas Harris, oh, there's literally books all over the floor, wrote Silence of the Lambs. I own the, oh my god I'm sorry Cinderella. I have a Cinderella like sometime, I wasn't just being mental. Although, you know, it's Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs, and this is Hannibal Rising. I believe there's another book which is called Hannibal, and then there's Hannibal Rising. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. I did say that Hannibal Lecter was better than the book, so, you know, not the kindest statement to make. You could hear the lambs screaming. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Ow. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Clarice.
Clarice.
I don't think this is what Zoella means when she says a messy bun. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. You're back in your spot. Next to the ring and Helter Skelter. What a nice place to be.